It is such an honor to have you here with us on the Dream Stackers 101 episode. I am so honored and happy that you were willing to come on and just tell everyone how you become successful. Please give us your uplifting words.
Okay, first of all, please tell me I'm in the middle of the screen
Yes,
because
you
every
are.
time, good,
Yes, you
thank you.
are. Mm-hmm. You look wonderful. You look wonderful. Thank you for even being here. I appreciate it so much.
No, thank you. Thank you very much, Ashley. I want to first of all thank you. You are one of my biggest fans and one of my biggest supporters. And I was honored to come here today. It's because of your support and assistance to me since I've been on Substack. And I would highly recommend everybody to come to you because
Oh.
you're like the den mom, okay? I wasn't in the Girl Scouts, but you would have been the perfect den mother, and also you would probably be the type of person like my mother, which I never got an opportunity to know. Okay,
Mhm. Oh,
so I applaud you
oh,
for all
thank you.
the work that you do in the Substack community to uplift the voices, okay? And you and I have the same values, the same
Yes,
principles.
yes.
Why not come on here today and have this conversation, right?
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And it is so much needed, so desperately needed. That's the reason why I wanted to do this. So thank you so much for doing this with me and for telling everyone, how do you become successful? What do you do when you're stuck and discouraged? And, I've seen so many gifted writers here. They are under the shadows. They have no voice. Guys, I will feature you here anytime. You just DM me and I will feature you on my podcast. I will do it every day if I have to, but I don't want you to give up. And that's the reason why I have the queen of the queen with me, Miss Margaret Williams. And she had blossomed into this wonderful, wonderful, kind and caring, uplifting, empowering. Like, really, I wish I had your strength. And I applaud you. Thank you so much. And you're definitely the queen of podcasts.
Well, I want to say this about you, Ashley. You are the queen at what you do. We all kings and queens at our
Mhm,
craft, okay?
mhm.
So it's not just me. We need to capitalize on our
Together.
uniqueness, our
Mhm,
values, the things that we
mhm.
hold dear, what we're passionate about. And when we
Right.
figure out all of these things to include who we are, what we want, and then we can frequency, we
Mhm.
can find our tribe, find the
Right.
people that gets us. Okay.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
everybody else we repel, okay? Because we want to be one voice,
Mhm,
okay? We
mhm,
are a collective, right? And
mhm.
so, exactly, that's right. So, what we have to do is, okay, what is your strength? Okay?
Mhm,
And if we capitalize on everybody's strength on
mhm,
team, then we can elevate
mhm, mhm,
and innovate for the future. Okay.
mhm. That is it. Yes. Yes.
That we have to start with ourselves. Okay.
Mhm, mhm. Yes. Yes. You have to dig deep into your heart and soul. What are you passionate about? You have to nurture it. And it takes a long time, but you will get there. There are individuals out there that will discourage you. Get them out of your life immediately. They're wasting your time that you have not got. They're wasting your money that you have not made yet. Okay. So immediately get them out of your way. Surround yourself with positive community. And that's what we are. Nothing but caring, compassionate, uplifting, knowledgeable expertise. We know what we're doing. And I had for a long time, everybody told me you have to have a niche. No, I don't have to have a niche. I have to have a passion. I have that passion. And it was burning so hard that, hey, I had to come out. This is like a boiling pot, and the lid just blew right off. And I said, no, I'm going to do this. I don't like being on podcasts. I'm doing it anyways because I want you to see me here. Margaret sees you, okay? We see you come out of the shadows, okay? You are very valuable. You matter. Your voice matters. Okay. So come out because I read 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. I see you. And there's so many gifted writers out there. Oh my Lord. And that's what we are going to be doing. We're going to lift them up. Take that first step. You got to make that first step. Okay, I know it's the hardest one that you've ever taken, but you will be glad you did. Am I right?
Okay. Yeah, because when I was growing up, okay, one of my favorite songs was Lift Every Voice and Sing. Okay?
Yes, that's it. There you go.
Every voice matters.
There you go. Yes, it does. And you are so on spot. You are right. Every voice matters. If I was told one time, don't approach the big publications, stay within your little ones. And I was offended. And I'm like, okay, just another one that I'm going to scratch off my list. And I blocked her. And that was it because she was too much into herself. She did not want to, she was doing it for herself. She wasn't doing it for anybody else. And it's like, okay, guys. You do not need to listen to that, okay? We can contact bigger Substacks, publications. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? When I asked Miss Margaret to come on, because she has blossomed into, oh my God, every single day she writes a beautiful, uplifting note, and I always catch it. And it's like, okay, Margaret's got a GPS in my brain, and I don't know what's going on, but she's always on spot. Oh my God. Or, it speaks to me. If it speaks to me, it speaks to everyone else. But you need to get up. You need to make that first step. And trust me, Margaret will say the same thing. Take that first step. You need to take that first step. You already have the gift, but you need to nurture it, and we're here to nurture it. We will help you. We will support you. We rally around you 24/7 if we have to. Okay.
Well,
Well,
I can't say that. I can't say 24/7, but
no, I'll say 24/7 because I really am 24/7. I don't know how I'm doing it. Uh, I'm editing. I'm an editor for authors that want me to review and edit, and I just edit a movie. Okay, and they asked me to go ahead and edit because I'm honest. I to tell them the true feedback. That's what they want. So so in between, I'm still here taking the time because it matters. Guys, really, it does matter. You matter. We hear you. We see you. Don't think we don't. I see you. If you go into on my profile, I have already, when you see the reads on your profile, I have thousands of articles that I have read because I truly read them fully. And so, Marcus, please tell us please tell the audience that are discouraged, what do they need to do? Let's just get them out of the rut and just give them that uplifting, encouraging message. That's what we're here for, you know?
Well, as a coach, as a certified executive leadership coach and
Mhm,
mentor,
mhm,
I would
mhm.
behoove people to find a mentor. Okay? Find a
I mentor
mentor,
too. I do the mentoring too.
somebody that you look up to.
Mhm,
Okay? I have 5 mentors on Substack.
mhm,
Okay?
mm, mhm. Yeah.
People that people that I look up to. For
Mhm,
example, like Veronica
mhm. Oh, yes.
Schmitt. Okay?
She's wonderful. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Another one of my mentors is Tanya Smith.
Tanya, I love that woman. Oh my God. She is a tech savvy woman like no tomorrow. When she explains the technology, which I am oblivious about, everything crashes when I touch anything. But that woman explains it to you so simply. You know exactly what you're doing. And that blew me away. And that is, yes, that woman is amazing. Okay. That woman is outstanding. Perfect to a T.
And see, that's what we have to do. Align ourselves with people with the same values, the same
Mhm,
principles. And I
mhm,
and with Tanya Smith, for example, I like to
mhm,
go live and I'm on a
mhm.
multitude of platforms. So
Yeah.
how can I utilize my skills, my talents,
Mhm,
and my experience
mhm,
to spread it out among a multitude of platforms?
mhm,
So
mhm,
she has this knowledge that
mhm,
can steer me in the direction I want to go.
mhm. Right. Right.
So we
Right.
have to align ourselves with people that can get us to where we want to be. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what we're here for. We're here. Okay. Don't think we are not available. We're available, okay? I'll give my phone number out, my email address. You already know where I live. I live between San Antonio and I got houses in
No,
Corpus.
no,
So,
no, 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 no. What I recommend, because the experience that I had this year, okay,
mm,
do not
yeah.
put your personal information out. People use this information to be deceptive
Mhm,
and
yeah.
you leave yourself prey. Do not do that. That's why I move in silence and I keep my personal information to myself because people don't
Mhm.
need that information. Whatever
True,
you
true,
need,
true.
whatever you need is available on the internet as far as my articles, my audios,
Mhm,
but anything personal, that is personal and it's going to remain
mhm.
personal. So you have to have boundaries. Okay? And
Exactly.
you need to set office hours. You are not available 24/7. Let's keep it real. Nobody's going to be available to you 24/7.
Well, let's put it this way. I get my comfort, my my inner strength, my calmness when I write. I was approached by Mr. Lev. He's really a huge author, and he said, "Ashley, when do you sleep?" And I said, "Well, let me tell you. It's a good question, and I can answer a simple question. I sleep when I write. That is my sleeping period." Okay. I can write and I comment, I reply, I connect with individuals immediately. At the beginning, when I started, I couldn't catch up and I didn't know how. But now you will be answered within 30 minutes because I'm on this platform 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't take a break. Okay. I want to show everybody else that, hey, if we can do it, you can do it. So I'm going to put out my
Can't do that, Ashley. I'm gonna be honest with you because there's certain
Mhm,
times a day that I want to work, and there's certain times a day I want to do certain other things in life. I'm not gonna
mhm,
sit in the computer all day. Okay?
mhm.
I want to enjoy. I
Well,
want to
now I
enjoy
feel
life.
bad.
Sorry. I used to do that when I was working for the military for 39 years, and at the end of the
Oh.
day,
Mhm,
that's my job because they don't give a damn if you answer 24/7. You're
mhm,
only gonna get paid a certain amount of money, and that's
mhm,
it.
mhm.
I'm not doing
Yeah, I
that
was an
shit
officer's
anymore.
wife. I was an officer's wife for 7 years, so I know how that goes. And, it's oh my god, I feel for you. My heart goes out to you. I love you to death, Margaret. You are just this shining, shining, rising, overnight rising star because you're just amazing in podcasting. And what you do for individuals is just extraordinary. And that is the reason why I wanted you to please tell everyone, we started from the bottom. We didn't just start from the top. No, we worked ourselves up. So when somebody told me, hey, Ashley, what are you doing? You need to commit yourself to Substack. And that was the clue right there. That day, I committed myself 365 days, 7 days a week, 20 hours a day. Yeah.
Okay,
And now I'm here 2 years now.
I want
And
you
I'm
to see the
loving it.
com. I want you to see the comment from Brandon. Okay, you don't have to take
Yeah.
all
Oh,
credit
hi,
for it.
Brandon. I am so sorry. You have to take care of yourself or you won't be able to help anyone else. That's true. You are very right about that. Mental health and aware of mental health and wellness is very important. Um, it is important. I'm an epileptic. When I first came out, I was so scared that I was going to be marked and pushed to the side because I do have deep depression, bipolar, and but I have OCD. I have rapid cycling. So I keep that in control. I have, when my son was murdered, just went in overdrive. But then I was in a fog for 2 years until somebody kicked me in the rear and says, Ashley, what are you doing? I know you're mourning, but don't you think it's enough? And I said, you know what? It is enough. And I know exactly what I need to do. I was an executive paralegal for 35 years. I worked for the AT's office in Tallahassee, Florida. And Bob hired me because he said he found out through my professor from law school and I didn't want a job. I wanted to take a vacation. I was in law school for 7 years. So it's hard. I crammed books for 7 years while other students uh, partied, you know, and they invited me one time, and I said, "Guys, we have this science uh, test tomorrow. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to get an education. Okay, now I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do smoking. What are y'all doing?" So I was studying all night long. And when the time came the next morning, everybody else was hung over. And the professor saw that. And that is the reason how I got this job. He went to Bob Butterworth and said, you need to get this woman because she's German and he had three names for me. Oh my, unbreakable, unshakable, and freaking believable because she cannot be paid off. She says what she thinks. You ask her a question, and please be careful because she's going to give you the truth. Okay. She is just going to lay it out. Yes. Were they going to pay me off under the table? And I told them, that's like, you know what? You do not have enough money for the crooked things that you do and now I'm supposed to put you on a 1 year probationary period. But you know what? What you've done with your partner, I'm giving you on a 6 months. So I suggest you find your grandma and her mattress where you stashed the money at and hit you right. Okay. And I wrote my report, and Bob was like, we can't put them just on 6 months. It's got to be a year. I said, Bob, both of them are taking money under the table. Both of them don't know their clients. They don't even know their names. They only know the billable hours. Okay? So, no, 6 months. They didn't even make it for 3. And they jet. And they disappeared. That's right. And Bob's like, oh my God, you were spot on. Your professor was right. Oh my God, can you stay forever? I was like, oh my God, I have 2 children. I have 2 boys. They come first. And I was living in Thomasville, and I had to drive to Tallahassee, Florida every single day. But I took care of my children. I took care of my job, my career. I loved it. And then I started going to school for grant writing. So I was grant writing, researching, and counseling for 28 years. So I have a good repertoire with all the foundations because they look up to me because I don't put my grant proposals through a system, through a program. I do it by scratch. That's right, old school. If you don't like that bread that you got in that kitchen and you are tired of buying the same bread, oh, no, 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 no. We're going to make that bread from scratch, okay? We're going to give you something true that has a heartbeat because I write proposals that if it doesn't have a heartbeat, I'm not giving it out. And I choose who I'm giving the grants to because nonprofits, ladies, gentlemen, nonprofits is not a cash cow. I got 3 rules. Don't make it into a cash cow. Don't make it into a race situation. And please do not involve children. I have an advocacy. It's called Ashley Saints of Forever since 1996. Yes, I do. I do go do strange things like go downtown because my heart just tears me there. And my husband is like, you're doing dangerous things. But I am like, I do it first and deal with the consequence later because I grew up that way. My dad always says, okay, you made a choice. Here's your consequence. Sit on it for 2 days. If you still like your consequence, make that choice. So I was emancipated at 13 because my parents were divorced. I was tired being there, sandwich meat in between the bread. So I told my dad, I said, I want to be emancipated. I had enough of you all. I want to live my life. He signed the papers. He said, okay, this is the decision you're going to make. So he bought me a house and he bought me a car, which I couldn't drive yet, but I had a house and my dad had a company where designer clothing. I have a master's in design but I hate it. I would make um I would make new suits for every single weekend and come in with a new suit shaped up at the AG's office. And Bob was just, oh my God, he was good. But back to you guys, back to you, Margaret. So that's my background. I am a natural mama bear. If I see someone that needs help, I'm going to apologize ahead of time, but I'm going to approach you uninvited. Please don't be mad at me, okay? Uh, that's just the way I am. The claws come out. If the ones that I care about the most, I protect with my life. So don't mess with my family. Don't mess with my friends because I'm German. I can collaborate you to death and get a cushion, okay? Because this is going to be a long night and I'm going to win. So might as well give it up, you know?
That,
So,
that's why I love you, Ashley, because I have the same mindset. Okay.
hmm yeah.
Absolutely. But you know what? I wanted to come in and have a conversation with you because, like I said, you support me and I want to do the same for you. It's about paying it forward, okay? And being
Thank
there
you
for each
so
other.
much. Thank you so
Okay.
much. But this is not for me. this is not for me. This is for my writers, the ones that don't have a voice. I don't want to be famous. I'm just here, a face, and I want to let you all know that Margaret and me will support you anytime. Okay, name it. And if you have a writer's block, been there, done that, roller coaster ride on purpose. I know. Been there. So I just turned 60 and I was very depressed. I said, oh my God, this is the end of my life. Oh my God, no, it wasn't. All of a sudden, it was it was like the Holy Spirit came over me and said, hey, where are you going? The flag? There's no ending flag here. I don't see a flag. You're in the wrong lane. You just starting. Okay. I have a mission for you. You're already doing it, but why are you giving up on when you turn 60? What does that mean? You're only 60 years old. And you know what? I don't feel 60. I do have to have another major back surgery, unfortunately, but I will
But
still, yeah.
Ashley, I love you, and I want to thank you again for the support, but I have to go.
Oh, sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Miss Margaret. I respect you. I honor you, and we're so grateful that you are here and you have been able to join. So I am forever indebted to you, and thank you for everything that you're doing. We love you to death. Okay.
I'm grateful for each and every one of you and for
Mhm.
you attending today. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. We love you guys. The 126 attendees. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.